Hey everybody, it's Chad with Drifter. Here to do another video on stand placement. What's covered in stand placement part 2. How to hunt double inside corner, how to hunt fence rows, how to hunt palms, edge of cover, and how to hunt swamps. We also have a bonus feature in this one that talks about how to use thermals to your advantage when you're hunting in any area with any topography up and down. How a thermal works. You don't got to memorize it because it's all in here, and you can put it in your backpack, your glove box. You can read it the night before you go hunting. If you're doing run and gun hunting with a climber in some public property, 2 states from home, throw it in your backpack. You don't have to memorize it all. It's all right here. Double inside corner, how to hunt it based on wind direction, deer trails, fence rows. If you're hunting out in a bunch of open area, maybe you only got permission to hunt a bunch of crop fields. Well, how do I hunt a deer in a bunch of crop fields? I've always hunted deer in the woods. It tells you how to do that, where the deer are going to bed down, where they're going to be looking. It tells you how to sneak up on them, how to stalk them. Palms, I call them palms because it's where a bunch of ridges connect or a bunch of deer trails connect. So I look at my hand, it's a palm. This is the area that you're trying to focus in on hunting. It's where all these come together. It's like a big intersection. Edge of cover. I'm actually on an edge of cover right now. Behind me is a bunch of regrowth. Behind me is a bunch of mature pines. How do you hunt an edge? There's usually a trail inside the edge and a trail in the thicker side of the edge. It tells you what time of the day to hunt it. It tells you where to hang your tree stand. It tells you how to get in and how to get out. How to hunt swamps. There are some giant bucks in swamps, let me tell you. They're hard to scout. You want to do it when the ground's frozen if you can. There's bugs, there's snakes, there's spiders, but there's also some of the biggest bucks you'll ever see in your life hanging out in these places. Bucks that people don't ever see, that are just so smart because they've been pressured since they've been so young that they just hang out here in this swamp and they get back in it before daylight. And if you don't got a tree stand set up in there and you don't know where their bedding area is at and you don't know how to hunt a swamp, you'll never see this buck. But if you want to be the guy that drags one out, couple hundred class buck, 150 class buck, depending on the state you're in, you're gonna find that ginormous buck in a swamp. And then the bonus section, thermals. It goes into what happens in the morning when the air on the ground is warming. It goes into what happens in the evening when it starts to get cold. It tells how the wind swirls, how it rises up a ridge or over a hill. It tells you where to hang your tree stand above the deer trail or below the deer trail. Great information. Take it with you in the woods, use it. I hope you guys are successful out there. Thanks for your time.